Okay, let's start the session. So today I'll just give you brief about, the program what we are starting, about the course of business analyst and also the duration of it, and then what we have to do, what I have to do, what you have to do, to get into, job for your role as a business analyst, and what kind of roles we can basically apply for. So we'll just discuss about all these things, in this particular session, and then we will take it forward from there. So now, before business analyst and all, I'll be training. Okay. So about me, so myself, Sriram. So overall, I have 8+ years of experience. Right now, I'm working as a project manager. It's for one of the company based out of Mumbai. And then coming to the domain expertise, I have worked in multiple domains. Like I worked in healthcare, I have worked in retail, e-commerce, capital markets, and banking. So these are my core domains I have worked for. And basically, why I am into this teaching field, because I like to do mentorship, and also there are multiple folks working under me in an organization. So that's the reason I came into this training field. It's been 3 years, and I have also trained more than 500 plus students. Out of them, almost 100 plus people are working as a business analyst come scrum masters. In this last 1.5 year, I have placed more than 100 people. um, that's all about me. And I started my career as business analyst, then I worked as a scrum master. Right now I'm working as a project manager. So this is about me. Now coming to the business analysis, like we understand, like what is a business, who is a business analyst. Okay, so basically any organization, like we have developer, we have QA, we have DevOps guys, we have Scrum Master, we have product owner, we have project managers. Similarly, business analyst is also a role where they'll be working in IT companies or any project. So it can be service based product, or it can be product based, anywhere, any project, let it be, there will be a business analyst. So business analyst is also a role in IT industry. It doesn't come under non IT or something. Now, what does this BA does? BA, acts as the bridge between your technical team, that's your engineering team, and your stakeholders. So first understand, I'll break it down. Who is stakeholder? Now let's take, I'm based out of Bangalore. Okay. Now let's take, I have a supermarket, retail supermarket stores, across all the regions. Let's take, I have in Bangalore, South Bangalore, North Bangalore, East Bangalore, West Bangalore, everywhere. Previously, let's take 5 years back, if you need something like pre-COVID, okay, if you need something, what you used to do? If you want to buy something, let's take a milk packet or something. We used to go to a store, and then we used to buy, we used to come back. But right now, what is happening? We are using some of the applications, or we are ordering it online. Yes or no? Agree with my point? You can respond. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So previously, what we used to do, we used to just go and get it from the store. So now what is happening to my business now? Because of this online, my business is getting impacted. Now the footfall is decreasing. If there is no footfall for my retail stores business, then I cannot expect sales. If there is no sale, I cannot expect profit. This point, do you guys agree?
Yeah, we agree. Automatically, online business will.
Right.
Mm,
Right, exactly. So now what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a web application and mobile application. Mobile application. Let's take mobile application I want to create for my retail stores business, where I will do the online delivery also. Okay. So to do this web application, mobile application, I have to take the help of someone who develops this. I cannot develop it directly. Right. So I have to explain the requirement. Okay. I have my thoughts process is this. Okay. Now let's take, Govardhan came to me and told me I want to develop a mobile application for my store. Now think, Manohia is a developer. What she will do? She whatever the technical terms she is speaking, can Govardhan understand? No, right? Govardhan, what business terms he is speaking, even Manohia cannot understand. So now I am the business analyst in between. So what I do? I understand the requirement. Okay, now what is the requirement of Govardhan? Govardhan's requirement is to build a mobile application. Okay, that's it. He'll say, please build a mobile application. Yes or no? That's what he will say. Got
Yes,
it?
sir. Yeah.
Now, what as a business analyst, what I have to do, I have to give him some solutions. I have to understand what is his problem statement. Okay, you are asking me to build a mobile application. That's okay. But why you required a mobile application? Then do you require Android application or iOS application? You're understanding, right, guys? So the clarity of the requirement, you have to get it. So that what who will do that? Business analyst. So how will he do? He'll understand the requirement like by asking multiple questions like, okay, what kind of functionality you are looking for? Do you require user registration? Do you, or else any guest user also can order the items? What are the pin codes you will order? You will accept the orders. What are the payment methods you are integrating? Do you support cash on delivery? Order tracking is possible. How it should be assigned to the delivery guy? Who are the delivery agents? Do we require separate application for delivery agents? Right, you are understanding, right? What I am trying to do here. I am trying to deep down, drill down the understand the requirement and try to understand, clarity. I want to get more clarity about the requirements. Then what I will do? I basically freeze the requirements. I freeze the requirements and then I prepare some documentation. Okay, this is what discussed between me and Govardhan. This is the requirement. These are the functionalities they are expecting. Then I will show this document to Govardhan and get a sign off. Then what will I do? I will take this document, whatever I have prepared, and give it to engineering team. Who is engineering team? Your developers, your QA, your DevOps guys, your project managers, all those things. Mano here, like let's take in this example, Mano here is our developer. So I'll give it to developer. Now she'll be understanding the requirement very clearly, right? Then she'll be able to understand, okay, these are the functionalities it is required, so this is how it should be there and all everything. So as a business analyst, I act as a bridge between your business team and your engineering team. Got it? So engineering team is the one who writes the code, who develops the code, who tests the code, everything. Stakeholders are your business team or nothing but who gives the project. Like they have some requirement you are trying to do. Okay, now let's take how many of you know about house construction? I guess most of us know, right? How do we construct a house? Now let's take, I have a land, 30-40 land in Bangalore example, and then I want you to construct a house. Tell me what you guys will do. Will you start directly constructing the house or do you ask me some questions?
Yeah, we will go and ask engineer or someone like builders for the plan.
You are
How
the
can we
you're,
do?
you're the
Yeah.
you're the engineer. So my requirement I'm giving you. I have a land.
Yeah.
I am giving you. You guys are construction or you're into constructions. Now I want you to construct the house. Now what will you do? Will you direct start constructing the house directly or will you ask me some questions?
We'll, uh, we will ask some questions.
So what kind of questions generally?
Example, do you want to construct a double bedroom or single bedroom?
Yes.
Do you require any specifications design? I mean, uh,
Any guidelines or anything? Right. Next.
some particular specific design things you want to put in
Are you
our.
looking for self-use or is it for commercial rent purpose? Right.
Mm, yes.
So why are you doing this?
Why? Because that is the client
Based
requirement.
on the requirement, you will be giving me a solution, correct?
Yes.
Similarly, business analyst is the person who should drill down, who should basically, put all these questions to the client based on his inputs. He will provide a solution, correct? So that's the work of business analyst here. So business analyst understands the requirements from the stakeholders. And once he understands the requirements, he drill down the requirements, he try to do some research and all, he come up with open-ended questions, and then he basically, finalize, freeze the requirement and prepare the documentation. We prepare like lot of documentations like BRDs, FRDs, SRS and all, like user stories, use cases, activity diagrams, flowcharts, and number of things we'll prepare. So that he will be doing. And then finally, he get a sign off from the client. Okay, and then he basically explain it to the technical team and then get it done. So here every stage, okay, from project starting to ending, he will be there. Okay, so at the starting of the project, clients will interact with whom? Business analyst to give the requirements. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Right? You understood this point. Now, project is started. Now, client will take the update from business analyst or developer.
business analyst.
Okay, perfect. Agreed. Everyone are with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, project is completed. Okay, project is completed, but still there will be a tickets will get it, like support phase will be there. Like for example, Amazon is there. I have ordered a product. Okay, I made the payment, but the payment is not reflecting. Then what I will do? I will
We will
raise a
go to
ticket. I
the
will go to
support
customer
team
care.
and
I will
yeah,
call to customer care in general, or else raise a support ticket. This ticket will be assigned to the technical team. So even Amazon is in live right now. The website is or web application is developed. Still, support tickets are will be raised and that will be handled. Then who will be getting these notifications again? Business analyst, because he is the one who knows the requirement from scratch. He is the one who is there in development. He is the one who is taking care of the project. So in between, developers will come and go, but business analysts will be there. So that's the reason, even market is not much, even in the recession point of time, business analysts have demand. Now let me say, I am developing a project from scratch. Let's take a building example. I am developing a building from scratch. So while developing a building, so electricians required, right, and plumbers required, right, who has to make the design and all properly, where from where to where the line wire should go, or from where to where the pipeline should go. So here in this phase, tell me, experienced electrician or plumbers required, or experienced workers required, or do I need a fresher of, they have, when they have less experienced guys, I will take
More experience.
experience.
more experienced people. Everyone agreed? I'll
Yeah,
pay more and I will take. Okay. Now let's take, project is completed, building is completed. For maintenance, will I keep the same guys, or will I take 1 or 2 years experienced guys?
same guys.
Experienced.
Yeah, experienced one.
Building is completed. Only support small.
For the cost
Okay,
cutting,
okay.
Sorry, Govardhan.
for cost cutting, I will take freshers.
Freshers
I
are
will
1 year
guide.
experience, because the diagrams will be there. If fuse is gone, here the fuse. If the light is not working here in the hall, that means this fuse is some issue. Everything will be there, no, in the documented. So I will take 1 or 2 years experience or freshers because of cost cutting. That is how companies work. But the project manager, or the person who is taking care of the project, will not change. Only the developers will might go, or else the construction people will be going and coming and all. But the project managers or business analysts, okay, or the scrum masters, they will not be changing, because they are the face of the project. Okay, let's take, you are working for Tech Mahindra. Okay, example, you are a business analyst for Tech Mahindra. You will be interacting with the client, you will be interacting with the client. So you are the face of Tech Mahindra. So that's the reason they will not remove it, because once I'm used to you as a client, it will be very tough again, to come into sync with others. You got my point, no? So that's the reason business analysts always have demand in the market. That's point number one. Now, as I told you, as we discussed the examples, similar way, the cost cutting, every company will, basically do it. And that's the reason they might move to some other projects, or they will be removing, because of, if the company don't have, and all, because of the cost cutting. So that's the reason you will see developers lost it, a lot of jobs and all. But in business analyst, if you are performing good and all, no one gonna remove it. Okay, so that's the second point. So now again, let's come back to our topic, business analyst. So business analyst is the person who acts as bridge between your engineering team and your business team. So he gathers the requirement from the business team, understands the requirement, research about the requirement, put some lot of questions and get clarity on the requirement, freeze the requirement, and prepare technical documentation. So whatever the technical documentation are like, we prepare user stories, we prepare BRDs, we prepare FRDs, we prepare activity diagrams, use case diagrams, flow charts, all those things we will get to know slowly, one by one. Okay. Now, this is about business analyst. Once he prepares the requirements, he basically, groom the requirements, explain the requirements to the engineering team and get it done. Till the project is there, he will be acting as a project manager and give the information. Okay, this is happening, this is not happening. So this week we have done this week we have done this. He'll keep on updating it to the clients, and whenever there is a change in the requirements and all, he get on a call with the clients, and that's how he drives the project. That's the role of business analyst. So here, in any industry we require business analyst. For example, right now you take EV cars, like electric cars or anything. So electric cars has a dashboard and a software. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Electric cars, we have a dashboard and a software. For example, or else not only electric cars, the cars which have ADAS features and all, right? So even for those development and all, we require business analyst. For automobile industry, we require business analyst. Oil and gas, required business analyst. Sustainability, ESG, required business analyst. Capital market, business analysts are required. Banking, business analysts are required. Name the product, name the project. Without BA, there is no project came into life. So anywhere, any industries, there is a requirement for business analyst. Got it. So that's very in business analyst plays very important role, in any product or any project in IT industries. That's the main role of business analyst. Okay. Now, types of business analysts in the market. Okay. We have three categories. One is your functional BA, technical BA, and then techno-functional BA. So I'll give you an overview what is functional BA, what is technical BA and DA, then techno-functional BA. Now, coming to this functional BA, let's take you are from non-IT background. Okay, you are from non-IT background. I would suggest you to go for functional BA, because functional BA will be working on the projects where he'll be creating the web applications, where he'll be creating the mobile applications, where he'll be creating the PWAs and all. So here your work is to work on a project in creation of mobile and web applications. So now let's take you are from non-IT background. You don't know much about databases. You don't know much about anything about IT. Then if you go here, at least you will be sustaining for long, and then you'll be also able to understand the projects and then deliver your work, and that's how you'll be able to learn new things. So for me, I'll be getting the people from non-IT background, the people working for sales or banking domain or any other industry. They want to move to IT. I would suggest them to go for functional BA. I'll make the resume also according to towards functional BA, because it is very easy to work. You can understand the requirement, you can speak to the client, and you can get the things done. Even for the same, even if a fresher wants to join and all, I would suggest him to go for functional BA, because those kind of projects you can go and you can handle. Got it. Now coming to technical BA. So technical BA, where you will be working on database, so database migration, database related projects and all, where you have to migrate the on-premise database to, example I'm telling you, on-premise database to cloud DB, or else change in databases. Now let's take, we have types of database, RDBMS, non-RDBMS. Okay. So we want to change the database from one database like SQL to MongoDB. So all those kind of projects, your technical BA or data analyst will be working. So in the market, they also call it as data analyst. So these kind of projects you'll be working on. Guys, am I audible? Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Now coming to techno-functional BA. So here you will be working on, in the same organization, you'll be handling both kind of projects. You'll be handling technical projects as well as functional projects. So these are the three categories of business analysts you have in the market. So coming to it's the CTC part and all, I will give you a rough estimation. Average So 4 years guy for functional BA, approximately you can expect 10 lakhs. The same technical guy will be somewhere you'll be getting around 13 to 14. The techno functional guy will be coming somewhere around 18 to 19. So that's the different, that's the scale, it will be different. But if you are new to IT, if you are, shifting from another domain to this domain, or if you are a fresher, I would suggest you to go to functional BA, because you can go, you can sustain, you can learn, and you can explore. That's the main benefit of keeping a business analyst like functional BA. So based on your path, based on your performance, I will suggest which kind of role will be suitable for you after the sessions, and I'll prepare your resume also accordingly. If I'm not sure that you can go and handle as technical BA, I would suggest you to go to functional BA, and then your resume also will be prepared accordingly. So that's the main idea of this. So now coming to the course content, what all I will be covering and all, I'll have prepared a detailed view. So just I'll explain it to you. So as we discussed now, introduction to technical business analysis, like what is a technical business analyst, roles and responsibles, importance of tech BA in projects. Now I'll this from this the main the content will start the fundamentals of IT system. So we understands basically we basically understand IT system and then architecture of it. Then I'll also start with SDLC and also help you to understand SDLC in different phases, and as a business analyst what he will be contributing, how he'll be contributing in different phases, what is his road, like what is his roles and responsibilities in each phase. For example, in HDLC we have 6 phases. I'll tell you in detail, but I just want to give you an overview. So we call it as analysis, planning and design, and then coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance. So these are your 6 phases. So in each and every phase, the roles and responsibilities of BA will be changing. So in each phase, what he'll be doing, what is his work, I'll be clearly giving it, the inputs and all. So that is what we will discuss here in this SDLC. See, SDLC, I can explain it to you in 5 minutes, but that is not the way I'll be training you, because you will be going and working as a business analyst. So I don't want to give you a theoretical approach. So each and every topic itself will take a lot of time. Okay. Then we'll start with, after SDLC, we'll start with different methodologies. Not only Agile and Waterfall, we'll discuss on other methodologies also. So mostly we will focus on Agile, because everywhere right now we are working on Agile methodology only. The Agile in nature, mostly anywhere, any interview if you see, they will ask you Agile. Okay, so we discuss with end-to-end agile models, end-to-end agile process, and we also understand what is epics, user stories, subtask, defects, and all. And also, I'll tell you how to run the agile ceremonies, and what is the involvement as a product owner, as a business analyst, what you will be doing, or else as a scrum master. Who will do what in each and every ceremony. That is what we will discuss clearly, and also with practical, we will run some sessions also, how this particular things will happen. Then we basically understand requirement gathering techniques. I'll give you an example. Okay, some example. Now Govardhan came to me for developing a mobile application, right? So the way of gathering the requirement, okay, from him might be different with others. I'll tell you why. Now Govardhan is available. What I will do, if he is available, I will schedule a call with him. I'll get on a call and I will discuss whatever the questions I have. I'll ask him. Correct? Yes or no? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
So, yes, now.
Yes.
Now Manohya is not available, or Dilip is not available. Can I wait for them to come back? No, right? What I will
No.
do now, I will prepare all the questions in a form and I'll send an email. My work is done, because they are busy. I'm not getting a schedule with them, right? Both, in both the ways, what I am doing, I'm gathering the requirement. But the technique which I used for Govardhan is different, but the technique which I used for Dilip or Manohya is different. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is what we will discuss here in requirement gathering technique, elicitation technique. So there are different elicitation techniques. Okay, simple. You want to travel to office, or you want to travel to some destination. What are the different modes? If everything is good, if there is no rain or anything, you'll take bike. If there is rain, you'll take car. If traffic is there, you'll take a public transport, right? If that is also done, you'll take a metro, you'll take an auto, whatever it is. You want to reach the destination. Similarly, we also have requirement gathering techniques. While gathering the requirement, we have multiple techniques, but depending on the situation, depending on the stakeholder, we will use different techniques. So that is what we will discuss in this particular elicitation techniques. Then we will learn about functional and non-functional requirements and all. Okay. For example, I'll give you example of functional and non-functional requirements. You know ATM, right? How many of you used ATM?
Yeah, yeah, we know, sir.
Everyone we used, right?
Yeah.
What things you can achieve by using ATM?
We can set new PIN. We
Okay,
can withdraw cash.
okay.
We can change our mobile number.
You can deposit cash also,
Yeah, we
passbook
can
printing
deposit cash.
and
Yeah,
passbook printing, whatever it is
passbook
there,
printing, everything.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, those are your functional requirements. The requirements which you can see, which you can feel, those are your functional requirements. So if I want to build an ATM machine, I want to build a software for an ATM machine, and the user should be able to do this. I will try to identify these are my functional requirements. Example. Now coming to non-functional requirements, I will put an ATM, I'll enter my PIN, and I'll also enter the amount. Then I will withdraw the cash. So in how many seconds the cash should come? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. There is a time, right? Guys, you are able to understand the
Yes.
scenario.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that 20 seconds or 30 seconds timeline is there. No, that is your non-functional requirements, which you cannot see. 3 times wrong entry of the password, the card should get blocked, the account should get blocked. Non-security, it speaks about security. That is your non-functional requirements. Speed, availability, right? Performance. So those are your non-functional requirements. I'm just giving you an overview, to make you understand. In detailed way, we will discuss, and I'll also tell you how to identify non-functional requirements for a particular requirements and all. Okay, so this is what we will discuss in functional and non-functional requirements. So on a high level, functional requirements which you can see, non-functional requirements which you cannot see. Okay, then we prepare some documentations. Like as I told you, some wireframes. Wireframes are nothing but sketches, some case studies, some ERD, FRD, and SRS. So these are the things I will cover. Now we do gap analysis and market research also. I'll train you process of gap analysis, market research process, what is SWOT analysis and all. Then there will be doing some agreements like DOR is nothing but definition of ready, definition of done, and release notes. So after every release, there will be a release note published to the client as well as to the team. So I'll tell you how to prepare a release notes and all. Mostly this will be done by QA, but you have to review it, these release notes and all. So that's the reason I am just including this release notes and all. So this is getting included in this batch only. Previously, we haven't said release notes. So right now, the market is expecting this, so that's how we are keep on changing and upgrading our syllabus and all. Previously we used to complete the syllabus in like 1 month, like I'll tell you last year. But right now it's becoming 1.5 month approximately. Around 26 to 30 sessions it is happening because of the requirement of the market. So it's like agile in nature, we have to be agile in nature. I cannot be static in my syllabus, so that's the reason I keep on adding the things. If there is something new which I want to add, post this also, I'll keep on adding into the things. And also I'll conduct multiple boot camps also. You can join, let's take you have completed this batch and you want to join one more time also, you can join into the boot camps for further enhancements and upscaling. Then I'll discuss about story pointing sessions and estimation techniques, what we do and all. And what is velocity and capacity, these are important for reporting and all. And what is a backlog and iterations, this is all comes under agile. And later on we'll start with APIs, application programming interface. Then what are the types of integration will be done using APIs, and types of APIs using Postman API is a tool we use for post API testing. So I'll also tell you how to do API testing and all. And then SQL, I'll cover you basics of whatever required for business analyst. SQL setup, server setup, and all the creation of database, creation of tables, different types of tables, different types of commands for DML, DML commands and all. DDL commands also. Whatever it is required for SQL as a business analyst, that will be covered. Then we'll start with data visualization. So basics of Power BI will be taught, and how to export the reports and all visualization, that will be covered. This is very important, different types of environment and testing. Then we write how do you report in Jira, Excel, and metrics. Some metrics we will follow. So I will cover all those things. And this area will be focused for technical BS, but everyone will attend. So where in data warehousing, what kind of documents, what kind of mapping documents we will prepare, and how will be there, how the reporting projects will be there, data architecture, the lake, everything will be covered. And whatever the Excel, like basics of Excel, like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and all those things will be covered in Excel. So this is the content of the course, so which will be covered in around 25 to 30 sessions in between. It will be around 1.5 month. So that's how it will be covered. That's how it will be there. And prerequisites, there is nothing, any prior technology or technical knowledge is required. So you just have to, show some interest and complete the assessment on time. I'll be giving you n number of assignments. Assignments will start from even day 3 onwards. Day 1 and day 2, nothing will be there. So today you can consider it as day 1. Day 3 onwards, your assignment starts. Daily, one or the other assignment will be there. If you are ready to spend at least after the class at least 1 or 2 hours, then it is very easy for you to land into your job. If you are not, basically doing that, it will be tough. Okay. So if you are ready to, spend after the sessions at least 1 or 2 hours, then it will be easy to get into job. Okay. This is your prerequisites. Then the roadmap to get into job. Okay. First, you have to complete the training. Very mandatory. Then whatever the assignments I have given, I'll get it reviewed. I will review in the sense I will schedule a call, like you have to schedule a call with me, and then you basically have to review with me, get it reviewed, like get it approved from me. Then if all the assignments are cleared, then I will prepare your resume and the Naukri I'll update it. Then you can schedule interviews and attend the interviews and get into job. So this is your roadmap to get into business analyst. First one is to be complete entire training program. Then you have to prepare the assignments and get it reviewed from me. Then your resume should be prepared and Naukri has to be updated. And then you'll get calls and you have to schedule calls and then get into the job. So this is your roadmap. So now coming to this, mine will be practically oriented training. I'll nothing will be, basically it's not it nothing you will feel like theory. Initial 1 or 2 days you will be feeling like it's theory. From then day 3 onwards, everything will be practical only. And then even for the calls, even for the doubts or anything also, I'll give you my calendar access. Instead of, testing me on WhatsApp or anything, you can schedule a call with me for 15 minutes, like quick call. And what we want to discuss, you can just, update in the call. Then I will connect over a call, like Google Meet we use. We can connect over a call, and then I can explain you the doubts clearly. And also even your assessments while it is and all, I'll give you the feedback individually. I cannot, do it in a group. So whatever the mistakes are there, I'll give it to you. You have to basically do it and then get back to me. Then I will be conducting, boot camps after every session, so that you can attend the boot camps whenever you want and how many times you want also. And then we give you post placement support and placement guidance and all interview preparation. That's common. So this is one thing. And also my kind of training will be like this. Now if you see, are you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll maintain a running notes like this. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay. I'll maintain a running notes like this. Now once I maintain a running notes, okay. So which is important? For example, this topic is important. So this questions, this one will be asked in your L1 interview as well as L2 and your HR also. So I will give you a hint here only. So this you have to prepare well, because this is like 90% you'll get this question in your interviews. Then red I have marked, guaranteed question. Okay. So each and every topic like this with diagrams, everything will be given to you in this running notes. So that your work is to nothing to note or anything and all. Just listen properly. This running notes will be given to you, whatever we are discussing. Very important. So that's why I marked it in red. Okay. Red means very important. Okay. So this is how I'll be telling you from where you will be getting the questions, what kind of questions you'll be getting. So we maintain running notes like this. Got it? Clear? So this is how my training style will be there, and then we basically do it like this. Okay? Understood? No? Any doubts you have, you can ask me. And also, coming to the offers, like you might think, how is the calls and all? Let me just show you. Let me stop the recording. So that you no need of worry. Your work is to just follow what I'm trying to say. That's it. If you do that, it will be very easy to get into a role. And mainly, what I am expecting from you guys is to do the assessment, because assignment plays a crucial role once you go and start working. Okay. Because if you see, I'll just tell you, this is my requirement, and I'll ask you to start doing, you have to do some research. Initial days it will be tough, but you have to do some research and then get back to me. That is how basically, I will give you a lot of assignments and all, and then this is one of the assignment. So everything will be maintained here and documented and tracked. Okay. So that is how it will be there. Clear? Attend the sessions, listen to the recordings multiple times, and then notes. I'll give you the notes. You just have to follow the notes. So everything will be given to you. So you'll get a recording, you'll get the notes from me, and the other materials, whatever it is required, which is relevant, I'll be sharing it to you. I'll be providing you the access. Your work is to just follow it and then do it. That's it. And the session's gonna start from Monday 9 a.m. So we will take it forward from there. If you have any doubts, I am just pinging you my number. Just ping me. Okay. We will discuss personally. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice
Yes.
day and also nice weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye.